Plexus Slim and the Triplex system for gut health. What is it? Does it really work? And how does it work? That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. My name is Christy. I'm a nurse and a mom, and I'm super passionate about holistic health and wellness. So I'm going to talk to you about Plexus, in particular, the Triplex. So what is the Triplex and how can it help you to have improved health and weight loss if that's your goal? How does it work for weight loss? Now, maybe weight loss is not your goal. This is still going to help you immensely. So let's talk about it. First of all, this is made up of 3 different products: the Plexus Slim, the ProBio 5, and the Bio Cleanse. So there's 2 versions of the Plexus Slim. One is microbiome activating and the other is hunger control. If you want to know which one is best for you, just reach out to me. You can text me at the number below or find me on Instagram. Before we get into the science, I'm going to share a little bit of Lori's story because I feel like it is so relatable to so many people. So when Lori first started Plexus, she weighed 40 pounds more. She was in her mid-40s and could not sleep at night. She had a lot of digestive issues, but one of the things that she really struggled with was weight loss. She began teaching fitness classes when she was 15, and she was never really effortlessly thin, but she was able to lose weight if she really buckled down until she couldn't. She was actually eating extremely healthy and working out, and so she was really frustrated because the scale would not budge. Can you relate? It seems like so many people end up in this situation where you just feel like your body is not working the way that it used to. That's how I felt when I found Plexus too. Lori was afraid to hope that Plexus would work for her. And she had kind of come to terms with the fact that maybe this was just part of being in her mid-40s and getting older, and thought, okay, well, I'll just do the best I can. But the scale still wasn't budging at all. So she was truly afraid to have hope. And what I hope to do for you today is to give you a little bit of knowledge around how the products work, why they work, and if you are consistent and you really ideally work with these products to get the results that you are looking for, it will work for you. So the weight loss industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry for a reason, and that is because people often hop from product to product without really looking at what they're doing behind the scenes in terms of consistency, or if they're actually taking it correctly, and in terms of like working with their body to get optimal results. A healthy lifestyle is an important thing along with your product usage, and Plexus actually has an app for every VIP customer that will support you on your health and wellness journey. It has recipes and workouts and all the support that you need to get the best results and improve your overall health. So I do have a link in the description box below that will share how you can save on your first order, and you can just learn more and connect with me. I truly want everybody to have the results that I have and Lori has had, and so many others have had too. I really wish that somebody would have shared this with me like years ago. Now, another thing Lori had going on before she started these products was her whole entire life. And part of the reason probably why she was so into like exercising and healthy nutrition was that she had had digestive issues. And I don't know about you, but maybe this won't resonate with everyone, but I know that it will resonate with a lot of people because I've been in the health and wellness space for over 15 years. I've heard a lot of people's story. She was always either going between being constipated or having the runs, bloating, and a lot of the time she had to be really careful with what she ate and what she cooked, but that wasn't normal. And I'm so happy that it's not normal and that that's not the way that anyone has to live. So first, let me talk to you about Plexus for gut health and how you can feel so much better. So first is the Plexus Slim, aka the pink drink, and this helps to increase insulin sensitivity. So it's very popular right now to talk about blood sugar control and basically how your body processes and regulates glucose. It's going to have a significant impact on all aspects of your health, including your weight loss. It also helps to support your gut health. Our bodies are over 70% more bacteria than human cells. So when you look at those ratios and you look at your microbiome, there is an impact on your metabolism, an impact on your mood, an impact on your cravings for food. So think about this. When a baby is developing in the womb, the gut and the brain are actually one. And as the baby develops, the gut and the brain become separated by one nerve called the vagus nerve. There are actually very concrete studies that show that a lot of the cravings that we have for food are actually the little critters inside of us communicating their needs. I'm going to talk to you about one of those that you specifically don't want to feed, but you probably are, and that's where a lot of your cravings come from. So your gut health impacts your overall health, metabolism, your skin, your energy, your mood, everything. So one of the critters we talked about is actually a fungus, and it is there to help decompose you when you die, and that's one of its purposes. So let's talk about the gut cell wall lining. It's actually really thin. It's only one cell wall thick. And so when that fungus overgrowth happens, and I'll tell you some of the ways that overgrowth happens. So if you've had antibiotics in your life, which can be life-saving in many circumstances, they actually can increase the growth of this fungus dramatically. Or if you've had meat or milk or anything like that that is laced with antibiotics, and we all do, even if you try to eat clean, if you go to a restaurant, you are exposed to that on a regular basis. If you've ever gone on sugar binges, you're basically feeding that fungus. Okay, so think about what you've done in your life. If you drink alcohol, that converts to sugar very easily. So any sugar, excess carbs, alcohol, antibiotics, stressful lifestyle increases that fungus growth. So remember that it was there to help you decompose when you die. Now think about this. Your gut cell wall is very thin. Okay, so it happens to start making microscopic and sometimes more than microscopic tears in the lining. And this is one of the reasons why it's wreaked complete havoc on your system and why you're having all sorts of problems, including poor metabolic health, because these food particles that you eat are supposed to stay inside. Okay, so this is an example of leaky gut. That's an example of what that means. So the next part of our triplex is the Probio 5, okay? Most people address their gut health with just trying to give good bacteria with probiotics and hoping that the good guys outnumber the bad guys. So the way that Probio 5 is different is it actually has an enzyme that attaches to the exoskeleton of that fungus, because that fungus has a hard outer shell like a cockroach, and that's why it's very hard to get rid of the ones that have overgrown. And so this enzyme helps to break apart the exoskeleton and make it so the good guys that you are putting in have an easier time getting rid of that fungus. So as you're getting rid of that fungus, you want to make sure that it actually exits and leaves the body. Now that's where the BioCleanse comes in. So BioCleanse has magnesium, which is responsible for over 260 critical functions that your body has to perform every single day. Unfortunately, we are very depleted of magnesium. It's a mineral that everyone needs to supplement because our food supply is not what it used to be. Like it used to be 1 cup of vegetable would contain like a certain amount of magnesium, but now you would need 16 to 18 cups, even if it's organic. And that's because our soil is depleted and the unsustainable farming, and that's a whole other story. But we are just not getting the magnesium that we need to perform these critical functions. And that's it. It's a 3-step system that is going to bless your life. It's going to work on increasing butyrate, which helps to repair that mucosal lining. Acromantia does that as well, which actually comes and helps fill in those holes to create a nice tight juncture again. So of course, I'm not claiming to cure or prevent or treat any disease, but I will tell you that this is an incredible system, a powerful system. It is affordable and it works. If you'd like to try the system yourself, click the link in the description box below and you will find out how to save on your first order. And once you purchase, send me your order confirmation screenshot to the number listed below or on my Instagram, and I will be there to support you on your journey. Thanks for watching. Cheers to health and happiness, and I'll see you next time.